Yo, what's good? Andy Sparks here, and this is my bike check in the cuts. Guess we'll just start with the frame.
Yeah.
Alright, as most of you guys know, I'm riding a signature Andy Sparks Galaxy Fighter, handmade by Nemesis Project, aka WH Bradford Designs. Coming over here, we have a liter V2 Reaper fork with a ring hub laced to an MTX 3329er 700C. Don't limit me. Over here, we have 165mm profile cranks, as well as some pretty busted up Odyssey Twisteds with black pack straps. Gang. And on this side, we have a Why Not strap.
Any reason why you got different straps?
I go through them pretty fast, as you can see right here. I've got this handy dandy duct tape holding everything together. It's my trusty steed, otherwise, you know, this bad boy is looking pretty rough. Coming along to the rear side over here, we have a Reaper hub, RIP Reaper, laced to another MTX 3329er. I've got these prototype ring micro pegs. Never really used them, but they're kind of fun to hit on stuff. I've got this probably 8-year-old KMC chain that I bought, I think from like some bike shop. And of course, got this bad boy, my tree light sprocket. I've been running this for 8 years now. Hasn't let me down. Shout out Tree Light Sprockets. Wish you guys still made big boy sprockets. Yep. Oh, and this feather. Whatever the fuck this is. And I've got a Reaper cog and lock ring too. Everybody wants to know what's the secret gear ratio. I ride 39/17. I find it pretty comfortable for cruising around town. I've got a bad right knee, had knee surgery, so I can't really, you know, rock the heavy ratios. I mean, I can on the track bike, but on this, not so fun. And it's really easy for spin tricks, fakey wheelie, all that good stuff. Saves your knees. Knee saver.
What are some tricks that having a lighter gear makes it easier with?
Let's see. Obviously, Keo spins, big spins, any type of tornado, hurricane, you know, that type of deal. Way easier. You can get the back pedals going. Obviously, fakey wheelie. That's a good one. Everybody always wants to know what's the key. You just practice and get a fairly easy gear ratio, I guess, or I don't know. Do you? Coming up top here, I have a, what is this? I've got a Stranger V2 tie-dye fat boy seat. Pivotal. Don't have to worry about breaking rails like on a track bike. It's pretty nice. Then coming along to the front end, we're graced by young AK Land. Shout out. Got the Animal 4545 headset with some nifty spacers. I got a anodized Red Boy in there, and I'm running a vintage Sputnik stem. RIP Sputnik. If you got a short stem, you don't have to worry about hitting your knees as much. The shorter your stem, the easier the bar. So, here we go, 165 clearance. Oh, full clearance, baby. We out here. Yep.
What's up with this pedal, Andy?
Well, I like to do a lot of pedal feebles, seeing as how I don't have any real pegs, so I rely on my pedals to kind of get me through on every grind. But over time, obviously, you know, the wear and tear starts showing. As you can see, I've got some bolts hanging out. I think I'm missing a bolt here. Like I said earlier, the duct tape holding my straps together. It's just an elegant mess, as I like to say.
Don't you have sponsors? Why are you running all this broken stuff?
Well, I like to say ride it until it breaks, you know? I feel like when I ride parts or my bike, I feel like a little bit of my soul is in those parts. And I feel like if I'm just switching out things all willy-nilly here and there every other day, you know, I'm not doing my parts justice. I'm not loving them. I'm gonna ride them until they don't ride anymore, whatever it may be.
that why you got that creaky ass chain?
Always, since day one.
How old is that chain again?
Probably about 8 years. 8 years, 9 years.
On the same chain.
Same chain, chain gang. You see, I've got a tennis ball in my front wheel. I think it looks pretty neat, and it helps with all of my wheelie tricks because aerodynamicness. And it also looks really, really, really sweet when you're busting those cool maneuvers at the island, and everybody's like, whoa, he's got a tennis ball on his wheel. God damn.
All right, let's go ride now.
All right, Andy Sparks chiming out. Stay motivated and keep pedaling.